Learn the truth about the game by joining dating and life coach Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham live in New York City on Saturday, April 14th at the NYC Seminar and Conference Center for the Truth About the Game seminar. In this seminar, Mr. Locario will teach you exactly what you need to know to be successful with women. Space is extremely limited, so purchase your tickets today at MrLocario.com. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, I wanted to do this video because I see a lot of comments all the time from guys who, when we talk about the game, they'll usually say shit like, this type of stuff only works for good-looking guys. You understand? I see this all the time, where guys are like, a woman is only going to act this way if the guy's good looking, or she's going to do this if the guy's good looking, or it's only going to work if the guy's good looking with this situation. And again, it's all guys have this pretty boy fantasy thing. I don't know what it is with dudes obsessed with guys being good looking. I don't know what the fuck y'all think. A good looking guy has the holy grail of everything when it comes to fucking with chicks. But it's crazy to me. But anyway, let me break some of this down. See, and one of the biggest things that I see and that I hear is like when I talk about approaching women, is that guys will say shit like, well, if a girl doesn't think you're good looking, she's not even going to want to talk to you. She's not even going to want to hear what you have to say. Right? I hear that shit all the time, and it's laughable because what you have to understand is that most girls, they'll basically like have a conversation with any guy who knows how to actually have a conversation. You understand what I'm saying? Whether she thinks he's physically attractive or not, if the guy knows how to talk and have a conversation and create a situation where the girl wants to actually have that conversation, she'll have the conversation with you. Right? And see, it's not necessarily just about the looks, because when we talk about looks, usually we're talking about just the face. You understand? Like a guy being having a cute face, right? It's not necessarily just about that, where that needs to be the criteria for a girl to want to talk to you. A lot of times it's more about appearance, and I've talked about this a million fucking times, is that sometimes a chick will be more repelled and will not want to talk to you because your appearance is all fucked up. But if your appearance is like extremely on point, she'll be way more receptive to talking to you. Because within your appearance, she sort of makes assumptions and creates connections in her own mind of how you might be and what you might be about based off your appearance. See, if you're a dude who, let's say, is has a cute face to the girl, she'll probably talk to you because she thinks you're attractive. But, on the same token, if you're the type of guy who's not even necessarily her ideal type as far as, the way your face looks or whatever like that, if your appearance is on point, right, what happens is that she's going to be receptive to talk to you because she's looking at you and she's like, okay, this guy looks like he's about something. And I talked about this before, is that women feel good about a guy who looks like he's about something approaching them. So let's say if a dude appearance was on point, he had on some slacks, some nice, shoes, a button-up shirt, a blazer, he was smelling good, his haircut was on point, and he knows how to talk to the chick, she's going to talk to that motherfucker. You understand? But he's not the best looking guy. You understand? His face, he's not a pretty boy. He's not on some super cute stuff, but his appearance is on point, which is what makes her talk to him. So it's not about, oh, well, if she doesn't think you're cute, then she's not going to give you the time of day and talk to you. You understand? You guys got to understand what's happening in these streets, okay? Another thing that I hear where guys will say, oh, this only works if a guy is good looking, is being direct with a woman. So let's say if you're talking about, you're talking to a girl at a bar or something, and you're having a conversation, having a little small talk, and then you start going into heavy flirt mode, and you let this chick know you want to take her back to your spot and bend her over. You understand? So A lot of guys will say, well, that's not going to work if unless the guy's good looking. You understand? Because again, they're thinking of, man, you guys are always thinking of how a woman is attracted to men, how you're attracted to women. It's really that simple. Women don't think like you. You understand? Get that through your head. See, because a woman, she'll see a guy and she'll be like, okay, he's good looking, but what else? You don't really think that. You think, oh, this girl's good looking. When do we fuck? You understand what I'm saying? Now, again, in some cases, a woman will see a guy, he's good looking or whatever. She's horny. She's like, I'll fuck him now because I'm going to have sex. That happens. But, in most cases, it's more than just that. Look, this is why it's not this thing of, oh, this only works for good looking guys, because the good looking, him being good looking isn't the only criteria to get a woman's pussy wet. Do you understand? Like, really, what would be the point of learning game, teaching game, guys studying game, applying game, and getting laid, if it's all just about, just being good looking? Because the thing also too is that, because when we talk about looks, most dudes are going to be good looking to some chick. So what I mean is there's so many different types of looks, and your look could be good looking to a certain amount of women. So for example, you can have a guy who's tall and skinny. This chick is into guys who are tall and skinny. You have another guy who's muscular body build type of dude. There's going to be girls who are into that look. You're going to have guys who are football player stocky type of dudes. There's going to be girls who are into that look. Now, if the girl who's really into the stocky dude sees the tall skinny guy, she's probably not going to be into him because she's into the stocky dude. The girl who's into the tall skinny guy might not be into the stocky dude because she's into the tall skinny guy. So if it's just about looks, all the tall skinny dude have to do is find all the chicks who like the tall skinny niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Now, he could do that, and then he can give himself an edge, because if those women are into him physically, that gives him a little bit of an edge, because she's like, okay, well, he has the look, but what else? And the what else is the game. You see what I'm saying? But, see, the thing is that the reason why most guys will say this is just really just some loser talk. That's all it really is. Because, whether guys think they're good looking or not, or whatever the fuck it is, because it's still all opinion. It don't even fucking matter. You understand what I'm saying? It don't even matter. Because even, this is the funny part, because I talked about this before, where, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate myself at least an 8.5. Right? Now, some of y'all are probably like, get the fuck out of here, because, I've seen videos of dudes is doing videos, talking about me and talking about my looks and all this other shit. Niggas is like, oh, Mr. Locario's a 4, Mr. Locario's a 3, Mr. Locario's a 6 at best on a scale of 1 to 10. You understand? And then it's just funny, like, I always find it weird when dudes are judging other guys' looks or whatever, but it is what it is. Let's just for sake of argument. But then you have women who I've met that they're saying, oh, you're a 9 and you're a 10 and you're this and you're that and you're really sexy and all this other shit. Right? So you got me saying I think I'm an 8. You got other motherfuckers thinking I'm a 4. Other motherfuckers saying I'm a 6. Other women saying I'm a 10. Other women saying I'm a 9. So if you notice that, and we're just talking about me, the scale is all over the fucking place. You know why? Because it's all a goddamn opinion on what looks good. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I'm going to die saying this type of shit. I swear to God, I'm going to fucking die saying this type of shit. I swear to fucking God that I'm going to die saying this shit until motherfuckers get it. Right? So it's all a goddamn opinion. So if you're saying, oh, you know, this only works for good looking guys, then, you know, what are we really saying here though? Because I could be in a situation where a woman could think I'm good looking and the shit could work because she thinks I'm good looking or whatever the fuck I'm doing. But there's going to be some other women who don't think I'm good looking, who think I'm a 4 and a 3 and a 2 and a whatever, right? Where I could actually still get with them. You understand what I'm saying? And actually make something happen because of the game. Because I remember this one chick. It was just funny. There's one fucking white girl that I messed with. She never been with a black dude. Said she wasn't attracted to black guys. Told me, you know, twice that she wasn't attracted to me. You feel what I'm saying? And like I tried to get with her once, and then she was like, "Oh no, you know, blah 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 blah." And then the second time that I saw her, you know, I saw her at another event, whatever, and I wasn't even necessarily trying to get with her, but I was still sort of like flirting with her because like she was there and I was bored, and she was still sort of flirting with me a little bit. And then since I saw her flirting, you know, I was like, let me try and see what's popping again. Then she was like, oh no, I'm not really, you know, into it like that, blah, blah, blah. Right? All of a sudden, I ran into this chick randomly at some bar. Like it was funny. I was walking home. I was like, I want to go to stop at some bar real quick before I go home. Went to the bar. This chick is in a bar. Right? Now, at this point, I done gave up. So, you know, I just saw her and she was with a friend. So I just was like, oh, hey, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. Spoke to her and the friend for like maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I went over to the other side of the bar, got a drink real quick. And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm just stopping in real quick. I'm going to be out, whatever. So I get my drink. As I'm getting my drink, her friend is leaving. And then she's in there. Then she comes up to me. We start talking or whatever. And mind you, I'm not flirting. I'm just super neutral. I'm done with this chick. Right? And next thing you know, all of a sudden she's got her fucking hand on my leg. And she's all smiling and giggling and doing all this other shit. And then I said to her, and mind you, all this time, I'm still not fucking flirting with her. Right? Then all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm like, yo, I'm about to leave or whatever. Then she grabs me and, you know, we all kissing and shit and all this other stuff, right? So basically what happened, long story short with this one, was I ended up smashing this girl for a good like maybe 2 to 3 months. Right? And this is a chick who didn't think I was physically attractive or I was not her physical type. You understand? Well, she basically told me on 2 occasions that she's not physically attracted to me. You understand? So it's not this thing where it has to be that way all the time. This is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Because see, the thing is, when you are looking at it as, oh, it's just about looks, and it's only going to work if the guy's good looking, right? That's just you giving yourself an excuse as to why you're not doing the things you want to do. That's all that means. Because this is the funny part. You never really hear, like, let's say, you know, a guy who people would consider good looking. You never really hear that guy say, oh, you know, it's only about looks, or this only works for good looking guys. You never really hear the good looking guys saying that. You understand? And if you even see like the good looking dude talking about that type of shit, he'll say it in more of a humble sort of way. Like if you hear a good looking guy saying, yeah, you know, I had girls like, you know, give me some play because they thought I was cute or whatever. But it's never in this like absolute like, oh, dude, this good looking shit. Like since I got a 6-pack and chicks thinks, you know, I got a nice face, I've been getting my dick sucked left and right. Like, you never hear a dude really go in and say that type of shit when he's a good looking guy. Do you know why? Do you really want to know why? You never hear a good looking guy bragging about the fact that, oh, well, I got so much pussy because I'm good looking and all this other shit. Do you want to know why? The reason why is because these guys who you would consider good looking, who probably had certain girls fuck with them because they were good looking. The reason why they're not like, oh my God, oh, this good looking shit is the shit, is because those same good looking guys got rejected a lot of times. They get rejected all the fucking time. So as much as there's a girl here and there that's going to like them and think they're cute and be all up in their face, they're getting rejected even more in most cases. So the reason why you don't hear guys who are good looking bragging about all that shit is because from their perspective, your pretty boy fantasy that you have of thinking everything's going to go super smooth because you're good looking, they don't even live that shit. Because it's not real. Because even if a guy is, let's say you got a tall guy, 6'2", 6-pack, cute face or whatever, guess what? He's not every girl's type physically. You get it? And so therefore, he's going to have a good number of women who are not going to fuck with him. Then he's going to have the women who are actually intimidated by him. And guess what? They not going to fuck with him either. So I already named 2 groups of women who ain't fucking with that nigga. Do you get it now, guys? Do you understand? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Jesus Christ, man. You know, this is what I'm saying. And like I was saying earlier when I was talking about, myself and I'm trying to display how subjective the looks shit is, because I'm talking about, look, I think I'm an 8. This motherfucker think I'm a 4. This chick think I'm a 9. This other chick think I'm a 3 or whatever. You understand? And I've been in situations where, because if you want to go by society standards, right? From the type of shit that I've done, right? By society standards, I'm saying society standards in quotations. I'm looked at by society standards as a pretty good looking dude. Now, the reason why I say that is because I've gotten modeling contracts because of my looks. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I model with Polo jeans, a national modeling campaign because of my looks. You understand what I'm saying? I've been in other magazines and publications modeling because of my looks. You understand? I've had, I've been in magazines, fucking billboards in different countries because of my looks. There's a website called beautifulpeople.com that on the site, in order to get on the site, it's a dating site. In order to get on that site, the women have to vote you in. So basically, the women on the site are voting you in, saying you're cute enough to be on this site. And I got voted in on that site. So the reason why I'm just saying this, I'm not saying this to be like, oh my God, Mr. Locario is so, good looking, because you probably think I'm not good looking. And guess what? We're both right. We're both fucking right. If you say Mr. Locario is ugly as shit, you are correct. If I say Mr. Locario is a super handsome guy, I'm correct. You know why? Because it's all fucking opinion. You see what I'm saying? So, oh man. Oh my God. I can't. My side hurts. And it's funny because I remember I saw some other dude's comment one time and he was like, oh, but there's a such thing as universally good looking. And because, I was watching this video and they were talking about this scientific, shape of the face and the symmetrical blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, man, there's scientific data that explains that something looks attractive because it's being symmetrical. I understand that. But we're talking about when you're interacting with women and them being attracted to you. A woman can, I've said this before, a woman can think you're attractive and not be attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? So when dudes is on this, oh, this only works for good looking dudes. Okay, well then if you're going to take that philosophy, then how about you just find the women who think you're good looking? If that's your philosophy, even though none of that shit really matters, because there's situations where a chick, could think you're not good looking and still fuck with you. You feel me? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, man. I always got to come back to these topics, sometimes because it's just funny to me. But anyway, listen, that's it. I'm out of here, guys. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Click the link below or go straight to MrLocario.com to get your tickets for the Truth About the Game seminar. Space is limited, so get your tickets today.
Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.